Hello, I am the founder of Group Virtue IDA, the international development agency which is so unique for turning impossible into possible, for changing dynamics, for being indispensable for all countries around the world. It is our God, it is the unique international development agency of countries for the peace and development. And this is one situation we need to cooperate. This is addressed to all of you and the USA, to all countries and the USA. I would like, as Group Verjuida, to inform you fast and accurately about your current situation, and you have to listen to do the very best you can because of the reasons to be mentioned below. We are the highest intelligence in our type internationally. We are kept suppressed, oppressed, away from mass media, suffering continuous attempts of assassination because other people locally and internationally wanted to do whatever they want on their own. Here we are now with the consequences of them wanting to do whatever they want on their own. The world reached World War III. Thus, we cannot let those people continue doing what they want. It is verified they don't know what they're doing. And they should stop. Because they commit suicide on their own. Thus, here is what we can do and the reasons we have to do it. It is summed up. 1. You are going to gather the Greeks, Greek Cypriots, other mix of Greeks around the world. And you're going to gather them as one lobby, one force. They are the most powerful lobby in the world. One might think the most powerful lobby in the world is Israel. This is fake news. It seems that Israel is the most prominent one only because Greeks have to learn to be united. Not being united makes them look silly. If they excuse me for this expression, and if they understand the point raised and the context it is used in, because in reality, they are the most powerful lobby in the world. Evidence is what Father Nectario says in one of his videos uploaded in YouTube. My group turned it into action and verified it that Greeks are the most powerful lobby, one most powerful force. The Greeks are the new Israel according to Jesus, because Jesus saw that the old Israel used to keep worshipping devil and doing whatever devil asked them to do. Thus, one day when Greeks went to meet him, because Jesus could see in the past, in the present, in the future, very far ahead, he saw that Israel does not change, at least part of it. It remains the same and getting worse. Like example, it is the point where all countries we are now. And he said to his disciples, this is the new Israel, referring to the Greeks visiting him, meaning all the Greek nation. Israel is deprived, is no longer my chosen one, my chosen nation. Their promises are cancelled, my promises to them are cancelled, and their land will be forever deserted. Now, and then he renewed his promises about the land and ruling forever for the Greeks. And you, sir and lady, in every single country, have formed a friendship with the Greeks, respecting you as a leader and associate regarding the businesses. Thus, this is the lobby you have to tend to, the Greeks, the new Israel, to put together, to make it active as one force and to rely on it. The unity lies in Group Virtue IDA, the International Development Agency that conquered the heart and the mind of the world. It is the best friend, it is the future, it is the chosen leader by God in ways my group keeps explaining, and it is the legal leader of Cyprus, Greece, and the legal representative and guard of each country. 2. You're going to ask the Greeks to act on my behalf as Group Virtue IDA, as the legal leader of Greece, Cyprus, and the legal representative of each country. To override the Israel lobby, and in particular those who promote war and have overridden the USA, using the USA as a muppet, destroying the USA, Israel, and the rest of the countries. 3. You're going to tell them you all together have to bring down the government and parliament in Greece because they are not elected, and they apply the destructive agenda of fanatics in Israel who have overridden the USA, using the USA as a puppet, destroying the USA, Israel, and the rest of the countries. The 3 leading positions are going to be locked, so as elections will not be set up, are going to be given to Group Virtue IDA as their senior guard. The 2 leading positions in Cyprus are going to be locked and cancelled, and the existing legal unity of Greece and Cyprus is going to be announced. Greece, including Cyprus, is a part of each country as my group has planned it, and only us know how to do it. One has to think spiritually to be enabled to create this power and empowerment activity. 4. You're going to send this letter to Russia, and together you have to send it to all countries around the world. You are all going to do the same tasks as in this live video and in this text, that is the text of the live video. 5. You're all going to use mass media, social media, and other media to terrorize other social media, to terrorize everyone about the upcoming war and the radioactivity and consequences. You may use Hiroshima as the least to say about what is coming. The point is that people around the world are going to be terrified, repent, and start eventually cooperating towards solutions and development in cooperation with Group Virtue IDA. Without this war. 6. Let Russia get into Ukraine and conquer it without issues. Ukraine either goes as a whole to Russia or is going to destroy all of us. There are, for any other questions, you might ask Group Virtue IDA and we can discuss it with Russia. 7. Iran and the rest of countries with nuclear stations should know that if Russia tells you they are going to save your nuclear power for some time, they mean it. Russia is the reason Romania still have their gold. Just form a solid contract with Russia and hire Group Virtue IDA to safeguard the contract. 8. Iran must not close the Straits of Hormuz. Iran has to act collectively with the other allies. Russia and China know what they're doing. Countries who do not want the promiscuity of Western leaders and the crimes and satanism of Netanyahu and his associates all over the world walk on the same ground, thus they should cooperate. 9. You have to ask Turkey to form an agreement with the Kurds, Greeks, and the other countries they stole their land. Also, they should not close the narrow passage, the Strait of Bosphorus, in Turkish Constantinople, Bogazi, in the sea, because this is going to provoke Russia overnight. These two things are going to save Turkey from being lost as a country and most of its people to be massacred. It is Group Vergiuita that keeps Turkey safe until now, in cooperation with their allies. But the massacre of Turkish people has been avoided sometimes by Group Vergiuita, especially lately. Only if Turkey form cooperation with Group Vergiuita, they can survive as country. If they do not do as taught, they are going to be lost as a country for specific reasons. 10. Give back the grounds to Greece, including Constantinople. What Turkish people say about the church in Constantinople, verify that God wants it to be returned to the Greeks. Greeks is the chosen of God, the new Israel. 11. Some Israeli people are fed up with what Netanyahu and his associates do, locally and internationally, all his associates, and what they do locally and internationally. They want these people who do not like this Netanyahu and his associates, they want to live respectfully in the world. They should pay rent to Palestine and fix what Netanyahu and his associates broke. These Israel peaceful people want to cooperate with Group Vergiuita. At least some of them have said it, and some have authorized influencers in general. And in response to Group Vergiuita application to testify to ICC, ICJ, and other international courts internationally about what this deep state, which is the same in all countries around the world, do to countries. 12. All the countries have the same issue, Netanyahu and his associates. For example, the Western leaders and others who have overridden the USA, using the USA as a puppet, destroying the USA, Israel, and the rest of the countries. 13. We all have to think spiritually to understand what we need to do geopolitically. 14. Remember that nobody underestimates Group Vergiuita. We are not spies. We see far ahead naturally. For example, a peace and development effort for Israel-Palestine at the group's TikTok account at Maria Mouchli 2. We are the highest intelligence in our type internationally. We are the chosen ones. We are the needed ones, the indispensable ones for what is going on in the world now and forever. Only this group can do what it takes. Cooperate with Group Vergiuita, keep your temper, be concentrated, think carefully, cooperate, then act wisely. Review what you did, the consequences, if needed, correct. If not needed, continue accordingly to what you see based on how we instruct you to work. Reasons to do as mentioned above. There is a video with Bishop Morpho. This man speaking in the particular video is the most powerful lawyer in the world. He became a bishop, Orthodox Christian, because he understood the wisdom in the justice of God, which is superior to the justice in the courts of law and humane law, and for other reasons. He explains to you in the particular video that the USA is going to get involved in the war of Israel against Iran and the entire world, and the USA, as soon as it starts shooting missiles, it is going to break into a tiny country. The video is in Greek. I'm kindly asking you to turn the subtitles in English and other languages according to what you need. The video if you could give me a minute. It's called the America is going to be. I'm sorry, it seems. Waiting bells and waiting bells. I'm sorry. It says that America is going to get involved, and then it's going to become a tiny part. In Greek, it is η Αμερική θα εμπλακεί και η Αμερική θα γίνει μερική. Saying that, the USA are going to suffer immense, horrific damage, deaths, massive firings from jobs, hunger, worse than anything else that has occurred in the past. The Great Recession, it's going to seem nothing to what is coming. Total loss of the value of money, irrecoverable economy, even for BlackRock, Vanguard, the streets, and other international financial institutions. The remaining people are going to die from radioactivity. Those people remaining, those few remaining still alive, are going to give birth to children with serious forms of deformation and serious forms of disabilities, the least to say. The people alive are going to pray death comes upon them, but it will not be coming. Hiroshima is going to look something very mild compared to what is coming. Also, remember the huge earthquake of 10.5 points on Richter scale coming, with huge tsunami coming, breaking countries into pieces. In the best scenario, 1 out of every country is going to be lost, and the same is going to happen to them like in the USA. Also, continents are going to break into pieces too. What we should all remember is that nobody mocks, embezzles God. Always God is in control, and He is. More videos to get information from are all the videos in our TikTok account at Maria Mouchli 2, and especially the last, let me see, the last three, but you need all of them to understand. Now, Orthodox fathers can discuss this with you. Bishop Athanasios in Limassol, he was elected by people to be the Archbishop of Orthodox Christianity in Cyprus. Bishop Morpho, he was elected too by citizens in Cyprus to be the Archbishop of Orthodox Christianity in Cyprus. The Archbishop, the current, committed fraud with the deep state to get that position, and hopefully he rests in a monastery, and the position is taken by those who is rightfully theirs. For better results, you can cooperate with Group Verjuita to escort you to the fathers, make the translation, explain what you need, and keep things in context and respect. Please work fast, accurately, bring iron results, keep safe, be blessed, send this video everywhere, like, comment, share, everywhere to associations of Greeks, everywhere in the USA, to USA people, to Iran people, to Israel people, to Turkey, everywhere you send this. And we trust in God. You are worthy. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.